Hi lovelies, today I'm going to teach you something that you think you know, but you know nothing. Yes, I'm pretty sure. Well, who said that sentence? The only thing I know is that I know nothing, and I'm gonna prove it to you. Just kidding, you may know some parts, but we are going to learn something I am sure you hear and see everywhere while studying English or watching an English movie, but it's confusing, it's not clear, you don't know why they use that one in that particular situation, okay? I'm going to teach you something very important today. Can, could, and be able to. Okay, I know you think can and could, they are kind of easy, but be able to is the place I'm gonna drain all your energy. I'm gonna take all your energy. Okay, so stay with me. That's why I kept be able to at the end of the video, because not at the end, actually, like almost more than half of this video is going to be about be able to, because it's kind of confusing, because you're gonna see why. I don't want to give trailer to you right now. So let's start with the easy peasy topics, which is can. It can be easy, but it has different functions, different forms in English, so we should know all of them, all right? So first of all, when do we use can? We need to be able to understand what is the function of can, okay? Because it's quite different and you need to understand the function. What do I mean by function? For example, can sometimes give possibility meaning, sometimes permission, sometimes ability. Okay, 3 different functions. So let me give you some examples and we understand what is the function of can in that sentence. All right, are you ready? Are you as excited as I am? So let's go. Our first sentence is, we can see the forest from our hotel room. We can see the forest from our hotel room. What is the function of can in the sentence? We can see. Is it ability, like I was born with it, or is it permission? The hotel owner let me see it, or it's possibility? Yes, it's possibility. Like I can see from our room, right? It's possible for me. So here is the function, possibility. Another example. Someone says, I don't have a pen. And I say, you can use mine. You can use mine. You can use mine. I am giving permission to the person to use, right? You can use mine. Here is the meaning. The function is permission. Another example. Can you speak any foreign languages? Can you speak? What is the function of this one? It's ability, because speaking in a language is a big ability, an important ability, right? It's not about permission, it's not about possibility. Did you get what I mean? I'm sure it's getting clear. So another example. My grandfather can speak 5 languages. My grandfather can speak 5 languages. Look at my grandpa. Wow, he's so skillful, huh? So this is, what is the function? Which one? It's ability, right? Yes, it's ability. So if you knew, please let me know below. Did you know? Okay, are you following me? I'm sure it's clear, right? So we are trying to understand the functions of can. Final example, and then we will move forward. I can come and see you tomorrow if you like. I can come and see you tomorrow if you like. What is it here? I can come. I can come. It's, what is it? Is it ability? Can I walk? Or it's permission? I ask someone's permission? Or it's possibility, right? It's possible. I can come to see you tomorrow. As you see, here is also possibility. Don't forget these 3 functions, because it's important that you understand which function to use, which function to understand. It will make the sentence, the context more clear. All right. So right now you learned can has 3 functions, and it's very easy for you to understand them. And how we use can actually. After can, you have to put infinitive form. Only infinitive form. For example, I can swim. You cannot say I can swimming, I can to swim. No, nothing. Infinitive form. Infinitive means simple. as it is. Nada, nothing, all right? I can swim. Simple. All right. And how do we make negative of can? Can't. Or the long form cannot, and the short form is can't. British people pronounce it like can't. You can hear that. American people mostly say can't. All right. So I will prefer can't. All right. If you hear can't, now you know what's the difference, right? You know. Okay. Now let's see a negative example. I'm afraid I can't come to the party on Friday. I'm afraid I can't come to the party. I am saying it's not possible for me. Do you see the function? Again, possible, but there it's not possible. It's impossible. So it's a negativity in the sentence. All right. Easy peasy until now, right? Now let's go to could. Could. When do we use could? I know you see could all over the places. It's used a lot. Could is the past tense form of can. All right? Past tense, it's in the past. And we use could usually with something we can see, we can hear, we can taste, we can touch. With our senses, we use could a lot. We had a lovely room in the hotel. We could see the forest. What happened? It's an action in the past, right? And I say we could see because it's in the past, and I use could. We could see. As in can, after could, we always use infinitive form, basic form, okay? You don't put anything, not we could sing, we could to see, no, we could see. Always infinitive form. As in can, could also has the same functions. It can be possibility, it can be ability or permission. For example, my grandfather could speak 5 languages. It means probably my grandfather passed away. It's an information in the past, so I say he could speak. One more example. We are totally free. We could do everything we wanted to. Here, what's the meaning of could? It's possibility, right? Possibility. It's possible. We are free and we can do anything. But because it's in the past, I say could. All right? Now, drum roll, please, because the hardest one came. Here we are with be able to. But don't worry. I'm gonna make it easy for you. Don't worry, okay? I think I made you worry first after I say don't worry. But really, I'm joking. Don't worry. It's gonna be easy. Just follow me very carefully. Okay, now you know can and could. You know their functions and when to use it, right? Their functions, they have 3 functions, and we use can in present simple and could in past simple. Past tenses, let's say. We use be able to also with the similar functions. It's not about functions. Functions are always same, okay? But we use be able to when we need more flexibility with more tenses. For example, with perfect tense, when we need verb ing, when we need to, infinitive with to, or in future tense. Like be able to is so flexible, like someone doing yoga. I'm gonna say, I know. Do you do yoga? Let me know. I do. And I am flexible. I am be able to as a character, all right? So be able to can be adopted, can be so flexible, and it can go everywhere in a sentence. That's why it's a headache. I know it's a pain in the ass because sometimes student doesn't know how to form it. So it's not about function, but how to form it can be difficult for you. So let me give you an example. I know I explained and I talked a lot, but it's important. For example, she has been able to sing since she was 3. She has been able to sing since she was 3. This sentence is in perfect tense. She has been able to sing. As you see, has been able to, like be able to, is adopted, flexible, and entered the form of perfect tense. Has been able to. Why? Now let's try to understand the structure. Okay, we have be able to. Okay, lock able to. Just keep it there. We have nothing to do with able to, okay? Don't see it. We have able to and then our verb, right? Any verb, any meaning you want to give. So able to and our verb is locked. Everything you need to do is with be, verb be. All right? So you are going to do everything in verb be. All the tasks on verb be. So for example here, I remember in perfect tense, I should use have or has plus verb 3, right? So now take be, adapt it to have or has. What do you need? She has, right? Because he, she, has. Now I need verb 3. So you need to adapt be to verb 3, which is being. She has been able to sing. Do you understand? All right. Let me give you more examples. Don't panic. No panic. I'd like to be able to swim. I would like to. Would like to is something like want, right? I would like. After I would like, we need verb. How do we need the verb? With to. I would like to be. You need to adapt, right? I would like. After I would like, you need to. So you take be, you adapt it, you need to be able to swim. I would like to be able to swim. It means like in the future, I really want that. This ability, this skill, I really want that. All right? Do you understand how we are forming it? Another example. I love being able to stay in bed late on Sunday mornings. I love being able to stay. After love, how do we form the verb? We put verb ing, right? I love. So now I will take be, I'll put it here, and I will say I love being able to stay. As you see, able to stay locked. I just put ing to be because of love. Does it make sense? As you see, all the work, all the tension, all the stress is on be. You just need to remember how to form it. After the verb love, we put ing. After would like, to be. After imperfect tense, we need have or has plus verb 3. So it's I have been or she has been. All right? One more example with future tense. You will be able to practice English abroad. You will be able to. Why? After will, as it's a modal verb, and in English, all the modal verbs take always infinitive, such as can, could, be able to. These are also modal verbs, all right? After will, I don't do any changes to the verb. So it's just I will be able to. I will be able to. You will be able to practice. All right? I know it makes sense. Does it make sense? Let me know, please, please. When I hear from you, I feel so much happier. One more tip for you. We use be able to, especially we want to be formal, okay? In situations where we want to be formal. For example, fortunately, I am able to accept your invitation. I am formal. Someone invited me to go somewhere and I am accepting it. And you understand that this situation is formal, all right? Fortunately, I am able to accept your invitations, Your Honor. Or my colleagues weren't able to come to the meeting yesterday. In this case, again, because my colleagues, I'm explaining, it's formal, I prefer be able to. Remember, you can use be able to in present or past when you want to be more formal, okay? It's better than can or could, but especially be able to is way more formal, all right? So right now I am going to give you an example with be able to in almost all tenses, so it makes sense, okay? So at the end I'm gonna give you homework. I'm so excited because I want to see what you are able to do with the homework, okay? So when you do the homework, please let me know below. So let's start. Be able to. For the simplicity of the examples, I'm going to use the sentence like swim. I can swim, but I will use with be able to in all the tenses. So in present simple, how is it gonna be? So I am able to swim. I am able to swim. Why? able to swim. We lock it. Now I need present simple. How do we form be? We remember we have am, is, are. I am. That's why I am. If it was he, she, I would say she is able to swim. All right? Easy peasy, present simple. Okay, now present continuous. How do we form in present continuous? So remember, in present continuous, we have am, is, are plus verb ing, right? So how will it be? We have be, we need am, is, are plus verb ing. So I am being able to swim. I am being able to swim. Okay? You cannot say I am able to swim. It's present simple. You need verb ing. So you kind of have two be's here, right? I am, and then we have verb ing. We need to put where we put to be. I am being able to swim. All right? Does it make sense? Now, present perfect. How is it gonna be? I, remember present perfect, have or has plus verb 3. So take be and adopt it. Now, how's it gonna be? I have been able to swim. I have been able to swim. How about past simple? Past simple. How was past simple? We need verb 2, right? So be, how is it gonna be in past simple? Was or were. So I was able to swim, right? How about past continuous? Let me hear you. I know you could do it. We need was verb plus verb ing. So I was being able to swim when I was a child. So nice, right? I was verb ing. I was being able to swim. All right? How about past perfect? How is it gonna be? Very easy. We need had plus verb 3. Think about it. I had been able to. Why I say been? Verb 3, because of past perfect, right? Easy. I had been able to swim. How about future simple, like will? How is it gonna be? I will be able to swim. Why I don't change anything? Because remember, in modal verbs in English, the verb gets nothing after. I will be, because infinitive form. All right? How about the hardest one, I promise? Okay, and then I'm gonna leave you alone. I promise. I have a few things more. Future perfect. Future perfect. Future with will and perfect. How is it gonna be? I will have been able to swim. How is that? How nice is that? This tense is not used very often, but it's good to know the logic, because all I want you to understand the logic, and then you can use it everywhere, right? But the logic is very simple. Just lock able to and the verb and adopt be. Remember, be is doing yoga and it's so flexible. Just work on it. Be has all the responsibility on it, all right? So, as all the modal verbs, such as will, all the modal verbs will be the same way. For example, I should be able to swim. Should be able to swim. I might be able to swim. I might be able to swim. Should, might, could, all of them are modal verbs, and after all the modal verbs you need to use infinitive. All right, for example, may. I may be able to swim, right? How about have to? Have to is a modal verb also. How are we going to do it? I have to be able to swim. All right, that's it. Very easy, right? I hope everything was clear. Now it's your homework time. I'm going to give you an example and you are going to make it flexible and write the sentences with be able to as you see on the screen. Are you ready? So your sentence is, I am able to speak English. Of course you are. I am able to speak English. All right? You're doing amazing. I know it was not easy, most of you to understand, but you did it. You watched so far and you're doing amazing. So you can say, I am able to speak English. Now, please practice and share with me your homework. I will be so happy to see that you are able to use be able to in the right way. All right, thank you so much. I love you guys so much. Follow me on Instagram also. I am so active there also. So take care. Bye.